I once knew a woman, faithful as the dawn, first one at the chapel, her spirit brightly drawn. She sang the highest praises, gave all she could afford, a testament of living in the goodness of the Lord. But one day the gathering felt hollow and so wrong. Her usual seat was empty, they wandered for so long. Then a boy came running, his face was pale with dread. Said a careless driver left her broken, nearly dead. Now she lies in silence in a dim and lonely room, where the shadows stretch and magnify the gathering gloom. The phone don't ring with fellowship, the visits are so rare. She battles through the pain and the weight of deep despair, but God hears her in that silence, and God sees her in the shadow, and God knows the depth of sorrow in her soul. And I do believe, when the time is right, He's gonna make a way. Yes, our God will make a way. I once met a man who built a business from the ground. His word was bond and integrity was his renown. He helped his brother's children, he paid a neighbor's debt, a pillar in his community, a safety net. But a trusted partner vanished with the funds and all the trust, leaving laws and lawsuits, leaving only dust and rust. Now the whispers in the town say he must have played a part, and the friendships that were decades old have vanished from his heart. He sits there at his kitchen table, staring at the wall, feeling every ounce of his own worth begin to fall. But God hears him in that silence, and God sees him in the shadow, and God knows the shame that grips him in the night. And I do believe, when the time is right, He's gonna make a way. Yes, our God will make a way. I once knew a mother with a gentle, joyful face. Her home was filled with laughter, a warm and sacred space. But her youngest child grew fevered, a sickness unexplained, and every ounce of her bright hope has been quietly drained. She spends her nights in vigil by a cold hospital bed, reading psalms and bargaining with every word she said. She sees the other mothers with their children strong and loud, and she hugs herself and questions neath the solitary cloud. But God hears her in that silence, and God sees her in the shadow, and God knows the fear that threatens her mind. And I do believe, when the time is right, He's gonna make a way. I once met an old man who had worked the land for years. His hands were soil and wisdom, he had conquered all his fears. But a lightning strike brought fire that swallowed up his fields. His legacy and future were the harvest that it yields. His children live in cities they call but cannot stay. To rebuild what was taken would take more than they can pay. He walks the ashy acre, kicks the dust up with his boot, a hollow, weary monument to a forgotten root. But God hears him in that silence, and God sees her in the shadow. He sees hears, He sees, He knows your way is being made.